What's up, ladies and gents? Let's jump into it. But this year kind of flew by, I feel like. All right, Mike. We'll dive right in. As far as the U.S. dollar goes, kind of nothing today. Just a little bit down, a little bit up, a whole lot of sideways. I guess overall for the daily, it was up. Yeah. What I'm still watching for now, we haven't even broken this candle right here. It's nothing to report on, but I'm hoping lower high gets put in. We break that thing south. Excuse me. Sorry. Still short the U.S. dollar, Japanese yen. Kind of the same pattern, just very much inside this one day right here. So ultimately waiting for this to break right here. Break that, and that'll be our sign. Bitcoin got an alert today. It went to 97,000, which is wild because that's where my zone is. The cool thing is ultimately we are still holding this zone right here. We're trying, and it's getting bought up faster. So we're still kind of keeping, as far as candle bodies, overall channel. Again, I'm taking these as a sign of rejection. Per usual, wicks are a sign of rejection or what's to come. Right now it's rejection, so we still have the higher lows getting put in. Ultimately, we still have all the buyers right here at this 97 mark. So as long as this holds, I think we're still pushing up for another higher high, which should do pretty well for Mara and MicroStrategy, MSTY, any BITO, any of the Bitcoin tickers, and also your altcoins. Let's look at XRP because I know that sold off. I did buy some of that today when my alert went off. It's actually still below it. So breaking that. Now, I did buy it knowing full well that because we're going smooth off into this. Because we'd sold off with some conviction earlier. Still, we're close to this zone, but that does look like we might be, cruising on down to that 180 mark. As of right now, for sure buying more at this 145. I don't know. I'll have to see how I'm feeling that day. Maybe I drank a Monster. Maybe I didn't. That's kind of where I'm at. That's about how I feel about this 180 zone. You could ask me. I may or may not have bought it. I may not have bought it at all until you ask me, did I buy it? That might just be my triggering point. It's a sign. Hopefully you can understand how I feel about that. If it's trending down, XRP has gone up quite a bit. I do like it, but still kind of followed a lot of the meme coins. When I have to tell you guys, this isn't a meme coin, just to differentiate the two. Well, you know where we're at, right? So pulling back down here, I think would be a much better dip buy. All right, everything sold off today. I guess we should have paid a little bit more attention to Steve. Steve literally called this out because I thought we would be bullish today. Tomorrow would be turnaround Tuesday. Hopefully it still is. But, we would get the sell-off. That'd be the dip buy going into the Santa rally. We got a nice year end. There's Steve right there. He said, what if tomorrow we sell off? And that is your dip buy for the Santa rally. A lot of things landed in a zone. So we talked about tech being in a zone anyway. There's a lot of things that were up there kind of being overbought. I just didn't know if we were actionably overbought, if that makes sense. Again, I kind of thought we would. You always kind of, not always, but you know how you get up there and I'm thinking, all right, we got one final breath. Let's just rope everybody in. I was looking for that today, which we did not get. So we're sold off into a zone on the S&P. As far as the NASDAQ goes, there should be a zone here. In fact, right there. And then pretty clear one right there as well. Don't let Cody let you believe that I copied him. I'm actually long QQQ. He copied me. I don't care what he tells you. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. But I am in QQQ calls. Wait, hang on, because Cody bought SPY calls at the 600 strike. I bought QQQ. So I bought 525s for the end of the year. So hopefully we send it. If we do break this, there will be a speed bump, little check-in spot right there. A better dip buy would be right here. If we were to somehow make it to the end of this, I would buy that dip. That would probably take a catalyst, though. Hang on, I gotta get rid of this ad on Discord. There we go. All right, Grandpa Dow. Ooh. That's a type 2 if I've ever seen one. We're still trending down. I'm going to buy this regardless right after this stream. As soon as the stream ends, I'm buying that. So maybe I get a little bit cheaper. But I am going to take the type 2 on that. I'm going to put my stop. I'm going to put my stop right below this green candle right here. All right, the Russell. Nothing really clean on the Russell for me. Nothing I would trade. If anything, I guess you could go for a scalp. If I saw this kind of trade during market hours, I would go along with a stop right here. I mean, I would go right to those wicks. I'd fudge it a little bit. And then that would be my trade plan right there. Overnight, you're asking for a wick to drop down. Make sure that fills. You tag out, and you'll wake up to this thing way up here. Let's get into the breakdown. YM1 long. Oh, so Cody's already there. Stop at 44,347. We'll have to see where the oh, he's well. I was picturing 437. I was like, he's about out. 347. Put you right there. Okay. Surely it's below that candle. Either way, Cody, that would be, I mean, that's where I'm putting mine. That's where I would stop out, right below this hourly candle right there. Let's see. Clearly a type 2 long. I agree. I mean, plain as day, it went right to the type 2 and kind of just paused and hung out for everybody to get their orders to fill. MicroStrategy headed to 350. The way Bitcoin's holding, I don't think so. If Bitcoin bounces overnight and that is a higher low right here, then and that zone ultimately holds, no. No, you'll come just shy of this. And if it does, then I'm gonna own some at 350. AMD close below the trend line. Sell off continues. Here, I'll fix it for you guys. 1 second. Boom. Now all of a sudden it's not. Look how good we're doing. Let me change the angle a little bit. Let's go that trend line. This is how you do trend lines, guys. You just move it until it fits the narrative. Not hard. Pretty easy. Overall, now I ended up buying up here at this zone. Today was my alert to buy AMD. This line right here with the little clock that did go off today, that was my alert to buy AMD. I just got in a little bit early. This is still technically just now where I should be getting in. So the sell-off continues. Let's see how this zone holds right here. I don't think chips, nothing did well today. I think Microsoft was up. You know, I would worry more about AMD. Now, if I were to look at the charts, we look at a heat map. It's green across the board, and there's this red little freckle on there, and it's AMD. Then I'm concerned. Bank of America downgraded it. I don't care. They did that on a red day where everything's red. Even the golden child Palantir is down today. So I'm not too terribly worried about it. Mara finally got a... well, it wants me to own some more shares. I sold the 2350s, which we bounced. 2350 puts on this. Hopefully, I'm just hoping those random yellow boxes that someone draws, hopefully that holds, and we bounce. This has been very sideways right here. Bitcoin has been climbing. I I don't know. I want to say this is a high level to be buying Mara historically. Like as soon as we get up here, it tends to start to fail, and then it comes down quick. This almost matches this to the T. This might not age well. I kind of think this time might be different. Certainly, it's a different company between this pump and even here and in all of these. Fundamentally, it's different. So I do like it, but we'll see. Ultimately, that zone does need to hold on Mara. I'm looking for a bounce. As soon as the markets are risk on and everything's green again, Bitcoin's up, I think that'll bounce probably really nicely.